Hey everybody, my name is Alexander. I'm co-owner and technical director of big Russian mining company named SmartMine. In this video I want to explain about our original firmware for ASIC miner models S9, S9i and S9j. Using this firmware you can make higher your profit. As you know, the original Chinese firmware is very low quality. For example, some time ago they released ASIC boost module, and this module is not working perfect. So we fixed this model and we got much more better results. Now we are using TeamViewer to one of our data centers, and we connected to the rig that we're using for experiments for our firmware. We have 15 ASICs on this rig, which connected with any power supplies. For example, this and this have 2000 watts power supplies. This have 1800 watts power supplies, and all other have original Bitmain power supplies that supplying 1.6 kilowatts. Okay, this ASIC is my private ASIC, and I want to explain on this ASIC how our firmware is working. When you make an upgrade, you don't need to change the settings. You keep it. You keep the settings. Okay, now we in the main window, what we have here, we have indicator of connection to the pool. We have buttons for stopping the CG miner. This button using if you have some emergency situation and you want to stop mining. Restart CG miner and reboot the ASIC. As you see here, the file system version is new, made in 24 November on this year. In the administration, you have possibility to change the language. It's English, Russian or Chinese. In the network settings, you have options for integration with HIVOS, with hash pools, and the diagnostic. You can ping your pool. The guys that using AutoMiner don't need to do anything. It's automatically integrated with AutoMiner. Okay, let's go to the mining profiles. If you want to tune up your ASIC without any spending the time, you can just choose your profile. The first profiles made for low power mode. I prefer to use this one. 14 terahash hash rate. In this position, your ASIC needs only 1.3 kilowatts power supply. I use 1.9 kilowatt power supply, so I mark in this option, and I will explain why. When we using ASIC boost, your power consumption makes lower for 200 watts. So 2000 watts is like 109 and 8 kilowatts for ASIC. As you see here, you can turn on the fan check or turn off. This option made for guys that using immersion cooling for ASIC. Restart if hash rate lower. I making 14 terahash. Why? When I have trouble, when the ASIC have trouble with one of chains, so the hash rate going lower than this number, and ASIC will be automatically restarted. Manual fan config made for the guys that have problems with the cooling, and ASIC boost. This is the new Chinese model that we totally fixed. Our programmers totally fixed this model. Okay, so if I want to tune up my hash rate, I just point in the option that's good for me. If you using original Bitmain power supply, so if you want big hash rate, you can choose this position. And if you want, if your electric power is high, is expensive, so I would prepare this one. After I choose this, I pushing on save, and if I want to change any other options without ASIC restart, I choose the pre-save option. So after I push this, I can go to another Windows and to continue to tune up my ASIC. Okay, this is first way for overlock your ASIC. You can use also another way. If we will go to chain frequency settings, we can tune every chain. For example, for hash rate 70 terahash and higher, I choosing 800 the frequency, and the voltage is 9.2 volts. After I choose these options and I push on save, ASIC will restart, and we need to go to chip frequency settings, and here we can see the condition of every chip. It will take some time because ASIC reading the chip's condition. Okay, the green it's mean that the chip is perfect. The yellow, the orange is very good, and if you see some red chips, this means that chips not working totally good, and you need to make the frequency lower. You can make it manual by changing the frequency, or you can make it automatically by chip auto tuning. The first option, fixing only red chips. The second option is fixing red and orange chips. So if I choose this option and I push the save, my ASIC will make a restart a few times with the time window of 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes ASIC will make frequency lower for bad chips, and after 2 minutes he checking the chips, and if it's needed, he makes another restart. It will be happen until all chips will be green. So after some time, it's about between 5 and 20 minutes, ASIC will stop rebooting, and this option will automatically change to disable. So you will see the picture same to this one. You will never find these options in Chinese original firmware. Why we need it, why we made it? Because we want to make the life of our ASIC longer. As you see, everything working perfect. Let's go to miner status. In the miner status, we see the frequency of every chain. We see the voltage. We see the hash rate. We see the chain status. Healthy is mean that all chips in the green. Slow, that means that some chip is not green. And here, if chips is in the red zone, you will see S instead of O. If chip totally not working, you will see X. So another option, you can manually change the pool. Here we see the temperature of chains and temperature of chips, and as you see, even in these hash rates, our chips have very good working temperature. So after the video, below the video, I will put link for downloading the BTC tools. By the way, you can upgrade your ASICs, all your ASICs in the same time. Here I can choose any ASICs, or if I want to upgrade all ASICs, I don't choose anything. I go into firmware upgrade. I show the directory of the firmware, and if I choose any ASICs, this option will be enabled. If no, so I pushing on upgrade all, point here and makes OK. You will see all your ASICs, the status is upgrading. After upgrading is finishing, you will see status upgrade done. So you go into monitor and you see all your ASICs working with the new firmware. In last 2 months, my company made something about 10 upgrades for firmware, because we always looking for lags in the original Chinese software, and we're fixing it. So now we have very stable, very good working firmware. Thank you for attention. It was Alexander from Smart Mine. Bye bye.